What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black Testy, EVEE the Black. I'm back, and I'm here because I literally just finished watching SmackDown. I want to say maybe 10-15 minutes ago, and this video has to do with SmackDown Live, and it has to do with my favorite wrestler, The Undertaker. Now, I want you to hear me out on this situation. Is it strange? Probably. Is it gonna happen? I would like it to happen, but we'll see. Anyway, so the reason why I said this has to do with The Undertaker is because last week I read an article that the WWE has nothing planned for The Undertaker. Nothing planned. The last time we saw The Undertaker, he and Kane lost to DX at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view or special event in Saudi Arabia, right? And he lost, as a matter of fact. And then he lost the match before that too to Triple H, you know. So anyway, so I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, why would they not have anything planned for The Undertaker at WrestleMania? It doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm hearing rumors that The Undertaker is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year, and, you know, rightfully so, you know. But I still think it's strange that you don't have him have a match, you know. So I came up with the idea that The Undertaker should face Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And obviously, because he's my favorite, I want him to win. You know, it's sort of a makeup gift, if you will, for losing the streak. Now, in my opinion, and in a lot of fans' opinions, the streak never should have ended, you know. The streak was always something that Taker always gave everything he got, and it just was a little bit more than the Shawn Michaels and the Triple H's and the Edges and the CM Punks and the Kanes. It was always a little bit more. He always gave that extra inch, that extra push, you know, to win at WrestleMania, to retain the streak. But anyway, and I know Taker is he's a traditional guy. You know, he would want to lose on his last match to push the guy over. But we're talking about Daniel Bryan, someone who is already over. And I don't want to say he's on equal footing as on him, but he is a respected WWE superstar. He's not an up and coming like a Andrade or like trying to think of somebody else, like maybe an Aleister Black or a Finn Balor again, or not even Finn Balor. Finn Balor's established. He's part of the established group, right? So he's not an up and coming guy. He's one of the boys, you know. So he's one of the group. So anyway, I was sitting here and I'm thinking, all right, so Taker challenges Daniel Bryan for the championship, but how is that going to work? Like, how? Why? And then on SmackDown tonight, Daniel Bryan's in the ring. He reveals his new championship and everything. And then Samoa Joe, Mustafa Ali, Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, and Randy Orton come out. And they're all pleading their case as to why they should be next in line to face Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. And then Triple H comes on and he says that Daniel Bryan's going to defend his championship against all those guys inside an elimination chamber. And I'm saying, okay, and the moment he said that, I'm thinking, okay, Daniel Bryan's in there in the chamber. And I'm thinking, bro, and then that's when it clicked. And I said, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So this is how we do it. So here we go. Here's my scenario. Ready, set, go. So Daniel Bryan's in the elimination chamber. He retains the WWE Championship. He beats everybody. He's still WWE Champion. Because obviously I would think you would take Daniel Bryan into WrestleMania as the champion, right? And after he wins, the lights go out. You hear the gong. Taker is standing behind him. Tombstone pile driver. That is how you get those two intertwined. That's how this whole thing starts. So then Tuesday, Undertaker comes out. Everyone's wondering, yo, why'd he do that? It's obvious. Taker says, you know, he's on his last legs. You know, he wants to be WWE champion again before he retires. Yada, yada. Daniel Bryan comes out and he says, "You're not worthy of the WWE Championship because you are the dead." He's like, "I'm not giving you an opportunity." And do you know why? Because you are the dead man, right? And The Undertaker, his whole thing is about death and darkness and evil. And Daniel Bryan's new thing is all about light and the environment. And you can say, Taker, you take all that away. You kill, you destroy, you don't help grow and everything like that. You don't deserve to come anywhere near me or the WWE Championship. But then, you can have Taker, try and make his case. But then Dan Bryan goes, "You know what? This is all coming to fruition based off these past couple of days." So Dan Bryan can go, "You know what? I'll tell you what. You want me? You want the WWE Championship? How about this? If you beat Rowan, then you can face me at the WrestleMania for the WWE Championship." And it's funny that they took out the Eric and now it's just Rowan. And as you saw in his Titantron, it was a recycling symbol. So okay, whatever. So because the WWE, so they can face Undertaker and Rowan can face at Fastlane, because I guess WWE is doing 2 pay-per-views before the Rumble. And even if not, you can just have them face on SmackDown. But anyway, so they have their match. Taker wins, obviously. He beats him, which means he gets an opportunity at Daniel Bryan now for the WWE Championship. But then Daniel Bryan comes out and he says this. He says, "Taker, I will give you your match for the WWE Championship, but only on one condition." And he can say, "If I beat you, you have to retire. Just like you did to my mentor, Shawn Michaels." And it doesn't have to be he's avenging Shawn Michaels. He can say, "That doesn't matter to me, but you took everything away from him, and now I'm taking everything away from you." So Undertaker, he'll go like this, which obviously means he agrees. We get to WrestleMania. I don't know if it's a no disqualification, probably just a regular match. And because of Daniel Bryan, he's a smaller, faster guy. He should be able to have a good match with Taker, because while the match is that way it won't be a boring match, like it was with Roman Reigns or something like that. Anyway, we get to WrestleMania. They have the match. Taker wins the match. He's your new WWE champion. And on the night before, or Friday or whatever, he's obviously being inducted into the Hall of Fame, if that's true. Then Undertaker comes out Monday. He says, "I am the new WWE champion, but it is time. The darkness is calling me back. I cannot defend this title the way I want. It's time for me to hang it up." Or maybe he just comes out as Mark Calloway and says, "I've enjoyed all this, I've loved doing this. I loved performing in front of you, but it's time for me to retire, So then, obviously everyone's going to go, "No, no, no." But then Tuesday, Take comes out, just like Edge kind of did. So it's kind of like an Edge kind of thing. Then just like Edge, he comes out, he relinquishes the WWE title because it is a SmackDown championship. So he relinquishes the WWE title, and then that's that. And then you're going, "Well, what about Daniel Bryan, Well, because there's no more automatic rematches anymore, now everyone has to start all over. There's no WWE Championship. It's a reset. And then whoever wins the WWE Championship go on from there. Daniel Bryan will probably be in the match, and maybe AJ Styles or Samoa Joe or Randy or something. I don't know. Maybe John Cena, Maybe it's time for him to win his 17th championship. I don't know. But that is how I would book The Undertaker's last match, because I think he deserves it. I think it's a way to repay him for the streak, because again, I don't think the streak should have ended. And if it was going to end, it should have ended to a up-and-coming superstar and not Brock Lesnar. Although I see what Vince was doing by having Brock Lesnar beat The Undertaker and then having Roman Reigns come and beat Brock Lesnar. So you beat the one that ended the streak. He's perceived as the top guy. The problem is that never really worked out. And now Roman Reigns is not here. He's recovering from his leukemia. or fighting it rather because it came back. So now you need somebody else. So that whole thing, that whole scenario didn't really work out. So now you have Daniel Bryan, who's an established guy. Taker beats him for the title. He relinquishes the title. He wins. He's now an 8-time world champion. He wins his last match because he's been losing, you know, he lost the last couple of matches. So it's more of like a thank you to Taker. Like, you deserved it. Here you go. As a thank you present to me, all that you've done for me and my company, all you've done for the WWE Universe. That is how I would have the Undertaker's career end. It's the greatest weekend of his career. He goes in the Hall of Fame. He beats Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. He relinquishes it, but he retires as a champion. And, hey, there you go. That's how you do it. So, that is how I would have the Undertaker end his career. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Is it going to happen? I don't know. I really, really want it to happen. That's how I would do it. Maybe somehow you can get this to Geekdom, who has a contact in the WWE, as he said. Or maybe you know someone who's connected to them. Show them this video. Show them my idea. Show them that, hey, we can do this with Taker. He gets his nice reward for, you know, because Vince strikes me as a guy who, if you're loyal to him and the company, which the Undertaker has been, he's going to reward you. So why not give the Undertaker one last championship win, and boom, there you go. Boom, there you go. Because if anybody deserves it, it's the Undertaker. It's the Undertaker. I mean, dang, R-Truth just won the United States Championship. I mean, R-Truth is a loyal superstar. You know, it's good that he's getting, you know, paid for his dues. Like, here you go. Yeah, he hasn't won a championship in 7 years. Boom, here you go. You were... No, was it? No, that was United States champion. Last time he was champion was it 2012? 2012, when he won the tag team championship with Kofi. But it's been, what are we in? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, no, 7 years since he's won a time pill. Okay, so WWE just clearly repaid him. He said, you know what, True, you've been such a great star, you know, for you know, we're gonna pay you. We're gonna make you United States champion. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Heck, Zack Ryder, another guy who had his WrestleMania moment a couple years ago by winning the Intercontinental Championship and hugging, embracing with his dad at WrestleMania. Guys who are getting their paid dues. Like, you know what? You've been good guy to us. You've been patient with us. Here you go. Out of all those people, does The Undertaker not deserve it? I think he does. He's my favorite wrestler. You know, ever since he beat Edge at WrestleMania 24, I've been an Undertaker fan. You know, and then obviously, you know, my second and third is the Rock / Stone Cold Steve Austin. But it's more like 2A, 2B, you know. And then, that's my point. So, anyway, I've kind of rambled on too much. But this is how I'll end Taker's career. Spread the word. Somehow get this to WWE. And let's make it happen. Will it happen? Don't know. But I would like for it to happen. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you're not down with that, I've just got 2 words for you. Peace out. Let's get this out there, man. Let's get it out there.